Remember last week when the mainstream media was practically doing victory laps, claiming Elon Musk was leaving the Department of Government Efficiency? Well, of course, that was fake news. Vice President J.D. Vance just confirmed what we knew all along. Elon isn't going anywhere, and the war on government waste, well, it's just getting started. The left is in absolute meltdown mode. Why? Because DOGE has already slashed $130 billion in wasteful spending. That's money that was going to bureaucratic pet projects, diversity consultants, and foreign aid boondoggles. Now it's staying in American pockets where it belongs. And they've only just scratched the surface of the swamp's financial filth. It's not about politics anymore. This is about a corrupt system that's been stealing from taxpayers for decades while delivering nothing in return. And now there's nowhere to hide. Elon Musk is shining a spotlight on every dark financial corner of our bloated federal government. We've got all the details in this special report. And speaking of government efficiency, you know it's incredibly inefficient pain. It drains productivity, wastes your time, costs the economy billions. That's why I'm excited about Conolidine. It's a revolution for pain management as Elon's DOGE is for government waste. And just as DOGE identified $130 billion in wasteful spending, Conolidine targets the exact source of pain rather than masking symptoms. While bureaucrats fight to protect their wasteful programs, Big Pharma fights to keep you dependent on their addictive painkillers. But Conolidine, just like DOGE, cuts through the waste with 100% drug-free relief that activates your body's natural painkillers. It's American innovation at its finest, efficient, effective, and free from corruption. Try it for less than $1 a day at trycono.com/NNN. Okay, let's go right now to Tom McCullough on the scene, breaking the news about what J.D. Vance just said, torching the fake news about Elon Musk.
To both the president and... Hey guys, I'm Tom McCullough, Next News Network White House correspondent. I'm reporting live from the White House. So rumors are swirling about Elon Musk stepping away from his government role, but Vice President J.D. Vance just dropped a major reality check. He's setting the record straight, doubling down on Musk's mission and revealing the massive corruption still plaguing Washington. Let's check it out. There's a cool clip on this.
I want to get to some other news because there were some reports that came out that Elon Musk is leaving. Now, of course, the president had already said he was only going to be here for a temporary basis.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. DOGE will continue after Elon Musk. Will he still be an advisor to you and the president? I know y'all have a great relationship. Tell us about it.
Well, first of all, that report I saw was total fake news. Yeah. Elon came in and we said, we need you to make government more efficient. We need you to shrink the incredible, vast bureaucracy that thwarts the will of the American people, but also costs way too much money. And we said that's going to take about 6 months. And that's what Elon signed up for. But of course, he's going to continue to be an advisor. And by the way, the work of DOGE is not even close to done. The work of Elon is not even close to done. You look at all of the fraudulent grants that they found. You look at people who are 150 years old, who are fraudulently collecting Social Security payments. You see our Social Security system, 40% of the people who are calling in are actually committing fraud. That means the 60% who need their Social Security checks are waiting in line. DOGE has got a lot of work to do. And yeah, that work's going to continue after Elon leaves, but fundamentally, Elon is going to remain a friend and an advisor of both me and the president, and he's done a lot of good things. People don't realize how vast and uncontrolled the bureaucracy was. We've started to chip away at it, but there's a lot of work to do. It's not going to happen all in 6 months. It's going to take a long and committed effort.
So you just heard it straight from the source. J.D. Vance is calling out the media, saying the reports of Elon Musk leaving government role are, in his words, fake news. So let's be clear about what's happening. Elon Musk wasn't hired to shake hands and pose for pictures. He was brought in by President Trump to do one thing: take a sledgehammer to the bloated, unaccountable bureaucracy that's been bleeding taxpayers dry for not just decades, generations. 6 months. That's what Musk signed up for, a temporary mission to make the federal government more efficient, cheaper, and finally answerable to we, the people. But as Vance made crystal clear, just because a formal assignment ends doesn't mean Musk is out. He's been staying on as a personal advisor to both the president and to Vance. Now here's where it gets serious. J.D. Vance mentioned that some jaw-dropping facts should have every American on edge. Social Security fraud is so rampant that 40% of calls into the system are from scammers. Like, let that sink in. Almost half the people contacting Social Security are committing fraud. Meanwhile, the elderly and disabled, the people who actually need help, are stuck in line waiting for hours. And it gets worse. Vance says DOGE investigators found people over 150 years old still collecting benefits. And that's not a glitch, that's a scheme. One thing that's been ignored for decades by the same bureaucrats Elon Musk was sent in to root out. This is the deep state in plain sight, folks. The endless maze of government waste, fake grants, phony benefits, and political protection. And now thanks to Trump, thanks to Musk, thanks to Vice President Vance, it's finally being exposed. So the message tonight is simple. The work is far from over, but it has started, and that's something we hadn't seen in years until President Trump returned to the White House. So again, no, Elon Musk isn't leaving, he's evolving. We're gonna have an evolved Elon Musk. From inside bulldozer to outside strategist, from 6-month fixer to long-term advisor, and he's most importantly still helping out President Trump deliver on his promise to do what? Put America first. And again, guys, I'm Tom McCullough, reporting from the White House for the Next News Network. God bless. Hey.
Just kicking the fake news to the curb. They want you to think that Elon is long gone. No, he'll be there working. He does have an expiration date, though, but they're trying to amplify the reality of it. Okay, DOGE just canceled a $3.4 million consulting contract for aviation advisors in Kenya. Yeah, aviation advisors in Kenya. $3.4 million. Your money. What? Imagine if that money went to hurricane victims in North Carolina or homeless veterans. Oh, you want to see the receipts? Here they are. Support professional consulting services in Kenya. What the hell? Why? Aviation advisors. We need aviation advisors in Kenya. Why would we have to pay for that? Yeah, someone's getting rich. What's this? Counterintuitive. She needs DOGE when you bring outside consultants to help. What? Seriously? What? What? Oh, wow. Yeah. That's what it looks like at the government. Another Tesla vandal caught on camera, apparently. Make her famous. Let's take a look. Oh. Typical. Yep. Oh, wow. I mean, can you really scratch a Cybertruck, though? I mean, those things are bulletproof. I guess you probably could. But, I mean, typical. What is that? Probably has their pronouns emblazoned on their neck. Beautifully tie-dyed hair. Black clothing. Probably on multiple SSRIs. And watches MSNBC and goes to local Soros rallies. Yeah, I think we just diagnosed that one pretty clear. Let's keep going. Beware those opposing Elon Musk and DOGE's probe into government waste. The simple mind just want to fit in. Cluelessly chanting, Orange man bad, Elon bad. The sad, jealous ones have abandoned their dreams, resenting the successful and screaming, tax the rich. What is up with this person?
Of something, you should be suspicious of anyone who doesn't want Elon Musk and DOGE to look into government waste. The simple, the sad, and the sneaky. Simple-minded people just want to have a conversation and be a part of something, and they have really no clue about what's going on, but they know Orange Man bad and Elon bad, so they throw out comments and just try to basically fit in. Those people are whatever. The sad people are the ones that have given up on any idea that they will ever reach financial success themselves. The people that hate other people that have reached more success than them. These are the people that are screaming, tax the rich. They are jealous. They have quit on any possible idea of ever reaching their dreams, so they aim to shit on other people's I mean, the goal should be that you would be in a tax bracket that you would have to pay taxes. That should be your goal. You should be grinding every single day to reach that goal, if that's what you want, you know, to have money. But for whatever reason, these people have quit on that goal. They're lazy, they're jealous, whatever. Those people have a serious problem with Elon Musk only because he is wealthy and they are jealous. The sneaky people have a problem with Elon Musk investigating government waste because they have already made their money and they have made it by nefarious means. They don't want anybody investigating how they got their fucking money. So they're going to rally the poorest together and convince them to vote for policies that are going to make it increasingly more difficult for them to ever be able to reach that level of wealth. Of course, they're going to vilify this guy. Government has been printing money and wasting our tax dollars ever since it has existed. And now someone has come in and wants to hold these people accountable, and everybody is sad and angry about it. And look what they're doing now. I mean, really, pay attention. Just last year, they were telling you to go buy Teslas left and right to save the world, to save the planet. They were telling you to go buy Teslas. Tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Love you. Bye.
At first, I wasn't sure where this person was going. And then I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah, dude, she's on point for real. Here's another one we've got for you. Federal spending is still rising despite $130 billion savings from DOGE. Media's cackling. But what's driving it is Joe Biden's inflation, Joe Biden's debt interest, and Joe Biden's budget. What's this all about?
Based on Treasury data reported, federal spending is still rising despite $130 billion in savings from the Department of Government Efficiency. How do we stop this train? Last week, the Hamilton Project, which tracks government spending based on Treasury data, reported the federal government has spent $1.91 trillion so far in calendar 2025, which is approximately $100 billion more than it spent last year. Legacy media was positively giddy. Market Watch crowd, quote, despite Elon Musk's promises, Trump's spending is on pace to surpass Biden levels. Of course, the truth is all of this is inherited from Washington's drunkest sailor, that very same Joe Biden. So about 60 of the $100 billion is inflation. Joe left us with over 3% inflation last year. Another 12 is interest on the debt, thanks to Biden giving us over $2 trillion in new debt last year. Still, that leaves Trump spending $28 billion more than Joe Biden. Of course, there's a very good reason for that. This is Joe Biden's budget. So the way...
Yeah. So we're still feeling the effects of Joe Biden's policies, despite the fact that DOGE is working overtime to rein in some of that federal spending. It's going to take some time for it all to settle in. So let's give him some grace. Okay, we're still dealing with the aftershocks of that disastrous 4 years of, potato brain running this country. Barely running this country. Raise your hand if you hit that like if you are ready for Elon Musk and DOGE to start going after corrupt swamp creatures like Pelosi, Schumer, McConnell, Obama, AOC, Sanders, and Hill and Hillary Clinton. Oh, I'm down for that.
Mitch McConnell, I would like a show of hands and likes. Who is ready for DOGE to go after these crooked ass career politicians like Nancy Pelosi? Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, AOC, Bernie Sanders, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton. I'm sure there's more. And probably more Republicans too. I don't care. Go after all of them. Let's go.
Let's go.
I would like a show.
Yeah, my hand is up high, girl. I know you guys are all agreeing with me here. Oh, here we have another Tesla vandal caught. Oh boy, really? Are you with your kids, lady? Oh wow, how disgusting. Hold on, kids. Oh my, oh wow. Holy cow. Oh, and she had a badge on her waist. Did you see that? How stupid are these people? What? I mean, okay, look. I mean, she's coming up with her kids. All right, we gotta make this. Let's make her famous, guys. Let's go full screen. Look at that. Oh, bing. Oh man, dude, I know we got a high resolution somewhere of this. Look at it. She's even training her kids. Training her kids. Oh yeah, just flick off the camera. They know the camera's there. They don't even care. That's how shameless these people are. Unbelievable. Wow. Look at what this woman is teaching her kids and her fupa too, man. Unbelievable. These people are just twisted, demented souls. Oh, it's so sad to witness. Okay, guys, so make her famous. Screenshot it. Let's see what people are saying on the comments here. Do we have the actual... let's see. Wait, come on. Here it is. Let's see what people are saying. Okay, they are going to find her now. Looks like they did a retouch of her face. Let's see if anyone's got anything else. Pretty sure this is the Giovanni's parking lot off Lexington and Gray Fox next to Cub Foods. Okay, so it looks like they have the location, theoretically. And again, there's the stupid lady carrying her badge. Ugh. Wanted for private property destruction. These people are so stupid. This woman says, I know her and her family. Boston Scientific ID badge, just a guess, since Arden Hills. Great parenting. Yeah, I agree. There we have it. There's that kid. Where'd she learn how to draw a swastika so fast? Oh, I'm sure they know who she is, and her children are Arden Hills. Not very big. That's weird that their name isn't being published anywhere. She hasn't been arrested. I'm positive they know who this is. Parent of the Year. Wow. So this is going to be a thread to watch for sure, especially this moron wearing a badge. Oh, wow. Okay, what else we got here? Wow. Go Doge, go.
Used for United States Institute of Peace deleted an entire terabyte of data linking them to the funding of Taliban and Iraqi leaders before DOGE could get in and take a look. Turns out the DOGE team was able to recover the information, though, because, according to Elon, these people don't understand technology. Management was sweeping excess funds into its own private endowment with zero congressional oversight. Most of that money was used for private events and travel, DOGE tells us, including private aviation services. DOGE canceled a whole bunch of garbage contracts there, including one for $2.2 million to its own outside accountant, who's apparently the one who attempted to delete the data that just got recovered. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, this is only the beginning. So the simple-minded critics are chanting Elon bad because they can't handle the truth. They've abandoned their own dreams of success, so they scream, tax the rich, instead of working to build something great. It's pathetic, but it's also dangerous. These are the same people vandalizing Teslas in Minnesota because they have no actual arguments left. Meanwhile, the silent majority is cheering as DOGE cuts through decades of waste. And the battle is just beginning. As one put it, raise your hand if you're ready for Elon and DOGE to go after the swamp creatures like Pelosi, McConnell, Schumer, Obama, AOC, Bernie, and the Clintons. Patriots, those hands are flying up across America. So ask yourself, why is the establishment so terrified of financial transparency? What are they hiding in those budgets? And who's been getting rich off of all the government inefficiency all these years? Support the war on waste with your very own Next News t-shirt, the MAGA Avengers featuring Elon Musk and Ron Paul. You'll find it linked down below at shop.nextnewsnetwork.com.